Okay guys, today we're going to be going over how to simplify radicals. Okay, so let's say you have a radical, square root of 24. You want to simplify this. So how would you do that? In order to simplify something like the square root of 24, you have to know how to prime factorize. Now if you don't know how to do this, look it up and I'll post a video on it soon. So to prime factorize 24, you take 24, factor it, that would become 2, 12, factor it again, 2, 6, factor it again, 2, and 3. And that's all the prime factors of 24, 2, 2, 2, and 3. So what you want to do is you want to find pairs of the same factor. So let's say, so you have a pair of 2 and 2 here, which is the only pair of the same factor. Now, you can't do again 2 and 2 because there's only one of these 2s. There has to be 2 of them in order to make another pair. So what you do with this, this becomes root 24 becomes 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2 is also equal to 4. So let's go ahead and write that. 4 times, and then 2 times 3 is also equal to 6. So 4 times 6. And now the 4 is a perfect square. So you can take that out. What's the square root of 4? That would be 2, because 2 times 2 equals 4. So if you take that out, the square root of 4 times 6 becomes 2 times the square root of 6, which is also the same thing as the square root of 24. Now let's go ahead and do another problem. So let's go with the square root of let's say 120. Okay, seems nice. So let's prime factorize this. You take it, it becomes 12 and 10. 12 becomes 2, 6, 2, 3. 10 is 2 and 5. So now again, you look for pairs of the same prime factors. So there's 2 and 2. That means that you can take this, turn square root of 120 into 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 5, or this is 30. This here is 30. So if you do this, so 2 and 2, that's 4, and this is 30. So you have 4 times 30, which then becomes, if you take out the square root of 4, this is 2 times the square root of 30. This can also apply to any radical. Now let's say you want to deal with fractional radicals. How would you factor those? Let's say something like the square root of 2/3. Now this seems really hard, but let's break this down a little bit. So if you take this, you can turn the square root of 2/3 into square root of 2 over the square root of 3. And now what you want to do is you want to make both sides, or one of the rules of radicals is you can't have a radical in the denominator. So to get rid of this, you would need to multiply both the top and the bottom by root 3. If you multiply it by root 3, that's the same thing as multiplying by 1. So that means that this would still have the same value, but you would be able to change this root 3 into a root 9. Because when you multiply two radicals, you multiply the inside values by each other. So this becomes root 6 over root 9, and root 9 is 3, and that becomes root 6 over root 3. And that's how you simplify fractions in radical form. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe and share. Bye.